I'm Craig Lindsey, the senior pastor here at the First Presbyterian Church in Skaneateles, New York. This being 4th of July weekend, I'm struck by the connections between our identity as the United States coming from Great Britain and Great Britain's identity this last week in declaring its independence from the European Union. But the methods and the reasons, the ideology were totally different. And I don't hear anyone now with parades or cheering about the events. In the United States, it was a bloody, awful war that lasted for years, and thousands died. In Great Britain, it was all resolved at the ballot box. If ever we needed proof of the importance of our votes, the importance of every person going to vote, I think that was it. In many ways, I think that our ancestors understood far better their roles and relationships than we do today. Jesus sends them out as disciples, 70, to every different country, every different people, sending them out by two, telling them that they have the power to heal disease, to cure affliction, to fight with demons, but also to trust and to work together in partnership. Medicine often used to be paid for with a pound of butter, with a bag of corn, with a side of beef, as people gave what they had to the doctors. It wasn't a set bill. It wasn't done through insurance companies or Medicare or Medicaid, but was in relationship. So also in the church. Our earliest identity was in recognizing that people are part of the body of Christ together, part of this community. So it is that when there is a problem between two, when there is a conflict within a family, the question is not who was right and who was wrong. The question is not who owes who what, but rather, how do we forgive? How do we accept each other? How do we come into full communion again so that we are not sharing our pain and our anger with one another and inflicting it on God? What a different world it would be if every time we broke bread with one another, every meal, we first stopped to consider, what are the conflicts? What are the problems? And what are the ways in which we could forgive before we went on? I'm Craig Lindsey, wishing you a very good week.